Alright, so here's the Project Z right here. Looks way rougher on camera. A lot of this is just dirt and crap. It never got washed in a while. So bought this yesterday, New Year's Eve, 2018, and it's 2019 now because it's January 1st. So bought it for $1,000 from a kid. Every electrical thing on the inside works. That's still there because the dude took all the speakers and whatnot. Bought it for $1,000. Reason being, the engine harness. You gonna focus? Yeah, good enough. Can't really tell that well on camera, but it's melted in some spots, and they said it just started melting. They don't know why. I personally think something on the inside caught on fire, and I think a fuel line probably came loose and sprayed and then ignited somehow. I don't know, but anyway, he gave me a new harness to go along with the car. I paid $1,000 for the car. The harness itself was over $1,000, so kind of stole the car, but whatever it is, whatever you want to say, I don't know. Very nice finish. It's black. It's a 2+2 NA. It is the new Project, and it'll be turbo. I know you can't see crap back here, but I came back here anyway. It's gonna be a new turbo, or be new turbo. Is it gonna be the new Project? What's this little thing? Is that an XM antenna? I don't know. I'll probably know by the time. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Not worried about it, but there's a lot of things missing. He has some of the bolts and crap labeled in baggies and everything, and that's kind of helping. But so there's also other bags loaded with screws that I found in the car that don't have any names on them, so I'm just gonna have to figure it out. And a lot of the fuel lines, it looks like he's replaced them himself, and a lot of them are not cut to the right angle, or not right angle, right length, including that one right there. It doesn't seem to be reaching when it's bolted in. So he also included extra fuel line. I cut off one, I measured, I'm gonna put that in here. And basically I haven't put the new harness on yet. Like as you saw, I showed it a second ago. He basically had all the coil packs, coil on plugs pulled out of it. He also included another bag, so I got 12 coil on plugs for this car. I don't know why it's not a V12, but hey, backups, whatever. I'm putting all of those in. I'm going to start the car and see what happens with this harness that's melted, because it appears that the electrical connections are still good. He said it was misfiring or something when he had it running last, and he was going to take the harness off and everything and put that new harness on that I have in my room in the house. So we're going to check this out. I want to hook everything back up that he had unhooked. I want to start it and see how it goes. The starter does. The starter works, everything works. The motor will turn over. It's not locked up. The oil's in it. The oil that's in it, Jesus, I can't talk. Oil that's in it's good. Coolant's good. I want to test the fluids over there. When I had bought the car, he had lost the clutch master cylinder cap for it, which you can kind of see right there. And I ended up finding it way down in the engine bay, and I cleaned it up really well and put it back on there. So I want to test that fluid, see if there's a lot of water in it now, because we did tow it back in the rain, and pulls water out of the atmosphere or whatever. And the brake master cylinder was fine, the cap was on, it doesn't matter, but the fluid still looks dirty in there. We're still going to test it. But other than that, I'm putting this burnt up harness back together, plugging all the coils in, and then I'm going to start it. Well, yeah, I'm going to try to start it and see if it misfires or anything, but that's where I'm at right now. I've got a little bit of it done. I just need to get the rest of the fuel lines hooked up, and there's a lot of, not a lot anymore. There's still just a few cables that are from the harness that have nothing to plug into, right here. I don't know what that plugs into. I've been looking up diagrams and crap, and I still haven't figured it out. Like this one here and this one here. It's right by where the battery sits, and I know it's missing some type of, I think it was some type of EGR thing that goes into the intake somewhere. Or the plenum. I don't know where that thing is. It's not with the car, I don't think. He has a lot of pieces and crap in the back, because he took all the Bose speakers out. Let me unlock this hatch real quick. So basically, I'll try to fix this in post. The whole trim, all the trim to the back of the car is ripped off, because he wanted to take the speakers out, and you know you got to take a lot. If you know about Z32s, you have to take off a lot to get to these Bose speakers in the back. And he took the two Boses back here and the ones in the front and the radio, so the radio's not in there either. But the interior is actually really, really clean. All the trim and everything is off, so I was gonna put that back on, but I do want speakers in my car. Like, I love speakers, so I'm gonna leave that off until I buy speakers. Other than that, that's the project. So let's see if I can get this done before tomorrow. Whew. Alright, it's the next morning. I got everything plugged in that was loose and that I have anything to plug in, because I realized that was cruise control that was missing last night. So everything that had spot I plugged in. I'm gonna turn it over. Well, not turn it over yet. I'm gonna prime the fuel pump and see if it sprays fuel anywhere like it did when I first got it. If it doesn't, I'm gonna go ahead and start it. And then I'm also going to keep the hood open while I do that to see if anything starts to smoke or ignite again. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to leave it on and see how long it'll stay on by itself. And then I'm going to do a stress test. So let's start doing this.